Ito po ang Presidential Broadcast Service.
Headlines ngayon, sports news, magazine, celebrity, entertainment, interviews, music, and more. All in one. All in one. Dadalhin sa inyo ng mas pinaganda, mas komprehensibo, mas malaman. Radyo Pilipinas 2, 918 AM. Makalipas ang 45 taon, muling magbabalik sa Pilipinas ang pinakamalaking basketball event sa mundo, ang FIBA Basketball World Cup. 32 teams mula sa Europe, Americas, Africa at Asia magtatagisan ng galing at bangis sa hardcourt sa tatlong bansa: Philippines, Japan, Indonesia. Mula August 25 hanggang September 10, ihahatid ng Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports ang mga results, updates and highlights direkta mula sa Smart Araneta Coliseum at Mall of Asia Arena. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 dito sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports, 918 AM.
Philippine Standard Time, 5:36 in the afternoon. Taka lang. Okay, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Papantay ko lang to. Madali lang naman to. Karayang. Shoutout pala sa ating RP2 Sports Production dahil sila nagpantay nito. Yan, medyo okay na. Okay. The OCD in me is kicking at the moment. Alright, again, take two. Good afternoon everyone. Philippine Standard Time, 5:37. Ako po si Aaron Bayato. And this is our sports update, in particular, special coverage sa FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 FIBA World Cup update. Aaron Bayato po, broadcasting live until around 6:58 in the evening for this Saturday edition, August 26, 2023. We're broadcasting live from the 4th floor of your media center building sa Visayas Avenue, Quezon City. John Mogol and Ria Arevalo all over at the Mall of Asia Arena sa lungsod po ng Pasay for the Manila cluster ng FIBA Basketball World Cup. And of course, this broadcast made possible by our hardworking colleagues over at the Malolos Transmitter. Medyo malapit-lapit sa Bukawi, Bulacan. And for this evening, sasamahan tayo ng ating panel sa Master Control Engineers Jess Batislaong, Vincent Del Rosario. And for the first time in a long while since the COVID-19 pandemic, meron akong personal na executive producer na magko-command sa akin. Walang iba kundi si Timothy Robert Tapales. Tama ba? Una yung Robert o una yung Timothy? Timothy Robert. Okay. Timmy Tapales as well. Short profile lang tungkol kay Timothy base po sa pag-scout ko po sa kanya. Siya po ay mas matangkad sa akin at ang laro niya po ay 3-4, di ba? Tama? 3-4 lahat? Okay. Sige. 1 to 5 daw. Okay, sige. At ang strong suit base sa mga objective ang mga strengths ni team, agility at saka pag-drive. Hindi ko naalimutan ko na kung may shooting si team mid-range tsaka pero naasahan si team sa interior offense and defense. Hindi po ako nagbobola kasi there was a time seryosong usapan sa mga colleagues natin sa Master Control. Yun. Okay, dahil usapang basketball tayo. Now mga kaibigan, around past 6 in the evening, we'll be having John and Ria to give us the latest na nagaganap sa Mall of Asia Arena. In the meantime, since we're allowed naman po to give you some fresh updates, dito po sa nagaganap ng laban sa pagitan ng South Sudan at ng Puerto Rico. As of this moment, oh my God, tumabla. Nagaya ko na si Tim. Oh my God, tumabla. Tabla tayo, 74 all. We have last 2 minutes of this game. So in just a while, abangan din po natin itong resulta na ito. So, banggitin ko lang po yung mga magiging sked natin for this Saturday, August 26, 2023 for Day 2 of the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Before anything else, thank you very much po sa lahat ng nanood, mapa dun sa Philippine Arena, sa Mall of Asia Arena, or sa mga kababayan natin meron tayong mga ilang kababayan nakita namin sa TV na nanonood sa Indonesia Arena, sa Jakarta, sa Gelora Bung Karno. Thank you very much, sir. At sa mga nanonood din sa Okinawa, Japan, we appreciate it. Those fans who watch on their television sets and on the mobile apps na provided ng FIBA at ng partners nilang Smart and other mobile partners. So thank you very much. We appreciate your love for this beautiful game of basketball. Let's make basketball great again, di ba? Same with how we make other sports great, di ba? Magandang mahal natin lahat ang sports because all sports rocks. But of course, ang pinaka-spotlight natin na yun ay ang laro ng basketball. So game schedule natin, ongoing pa ho yung South Sudan at Puerto Rico. We'll get into that score lately. And nerve-wracking ang mga games between our friends from South Sudanese at ang mga Puerto Ricans, ano? Talagang we're gonna be in a tight game. Okay. Playing now as well, you have Cape Verde against Georgia. And then naglalaro na rin ang Jordan at saka ang Greece, led by the Antetokounmpo, yung Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Later at around in 5 minutes time, we'll have Iran versus Brazil. And then 7:30 p.m. you have Slovenia versus Venezuela. And then yung mga nightcap games. Okay, start tayo sa 8 o'clock. You have Serbia versus China. 8:40 you have United States of America versus New Zealand. And then 9:30 p.m. you have Spain versus Cote d'Ivoire. So yan po yung mga games na aabangan natin. The times that we mentioned, mga kaibigan, ay Philippine time. So specifically for the upcoming games sa Jakarta, that's 4:45 sa Jakarta. Yung Slovenia, Venezuela sa Okinawa po yan, 8:30 p.m. local time. And then syempre yung game ng Serbia versus China, alas 8 local time sa atin. USA versus New Zealand, 8:40 local time sa atin. At kung magtataka, ba't may butal pa? Because syempre para favorable din po sa mga kababayan sa mga Americans in the East Coast. Kasi syempre medyo sumusunod sa East Coast yung mga kababayan, yung mga Americans sa pagsubaybay nila sa basketball. And siguro baka after nung game, diretso na sila sa kanilang respective typical sports fix like Major League Baseball or WNBA or kung ano pa, MLS, ganun. And then you have at 9:30 in the evening dito, 8:30 sa Jakarta, ang reigning champions, Espanya, going up against Cote d'Ivoire. So, yun po yung mga local time sked na aabangan po natin dito. So, and the recap of the games that happened kahapon, in case you might have missed, the first games that were played were Angola versus Italy. Italy won 81-67. Australia won over Finland sa Japan sa Okinawa Arena 98-72, and then Montenegro winning over Mexico 91-71. Latvia winning over Lebanon 109-70, and then Germany prevailing over Japan 81-63. Lithuania na naig kontra sa Egypt 93-67. Canada tinambakan ng France 95-65. Naalala ko tuloy yung usapan namin kanina ni Boss Tim kay Dylan Brooks and the Canadian Dylan Brooks, di ba? Kahit na FIBA World Cup hindi nakakalimot no sa mga nagaganap sa nangyari sa kanya sa NBA playoffs. And of course, syempre, yung unfortunate na pagkatalo natin 81-87, Philippines losing to the Dominican Republic. It was a feisty effort though for our Gilas Pilipinas men, and the record-breaking 38,115 fans. Congratulations sa lahat po nanonood. We do appreciate yung effort po na pagpunta nyo sa Philippine Arena. Yan 30, hindi ko alam kung paano mangitin ito pag sa Spanish 38,115 mga fans ang pumunta sa Philippine Arena, ang pinakamalaking indoor arena sa mundo, para po panoorin ang laban ng pagitan ng Gilas Pilipinas at ng Dominican Republic noong kahapon, Agosto 25, taong 2023. So, thank you very much sa fans po na nanonood, at sana po patuloy po yung inyong pagsuporta sa ating Gilas Pilipinas. Bukas, advisory mga kaibigan, before we take our timeout. Kung manonood kayo bukas, wear blue. Ang sabi ng SBP, blue daw ang costume or color of your shirt. So wear your Pilipinas shirts or anything blue to support our Gilas Pilipinas men tomorrow versus Angola. And we'll have more of that sa pagpapatuloy po ng ating FIBA World Cup update dito po sa RP2 Sports. Don't forget na subscribe nyo po kami sa mga social media channels namin, facebook.com/rpdos918 at sa Twitter po, or if you wanna call it X, but we'll still call it Twitter, twitter.com/rpdos918. We'll take our timeout mga kaibigan. When we continue, sana matapos na itong laban ng South Sudan at ng Puerto Rico. We'll be going shortly.
Nagkakaisa nating ipagdiwang ang buwan ng wika at ipakita ang gilas ng ating mga sariling salita. Ito'y mahalagang bahagi ng haliging nagpapatibay ng ating kultura at pagkakakilanlan bilang mga tunay na Pilipino. Ipamalas natin ang ating pagmamahal sa ating lingwaheng kinagisnan at ipagmalaki natin ang ganda ng wikang Pilipino. Kasama ninyo ang Presidential Broadcast Service at Radyo Pilipinas na nagbibigay pugay sa ating pambansang wika.
Makalipas ang 45 taon, muling magbabalik sa Pilipinas ang pinakamalaking basketball event sa mundo, ang FIBA Basketball World Cup. 32 teams mula sa Europe, Americas, Africa at Asia magtatagisan ng galing at bangis sa hardcourt sa tatlong bansa: Philippines, Japan, Indonesia. Mula August 25 hanggang September 10, ihahatid ng Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports ang mga results, updates and highlights direkta mula sa Smart Araneta Coliseum at Mall of Asia Arena. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 dito sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports, 918 AM.
PSC Hour. PSC Hour.
Ipapatikim sa inyo ang modern taste sa larangan ng palakasan,
Ididiscuss ang mga libreng seminars at iba pang services
duties at expanding programs ng Philippine Sports Commission.
para sa mga aspiring atletang Pinoy. PSC Hour.
PSC Hour. Iha-highlight pati ang mga exciting sporting preparations. Hear it straight from Philippine Sports Commission.
PSC Hour. Shaping healthy and competitive environments.
Sa larangan ng sports. Kaya, gwardyahan na ang oras para hindi magmintis. 1:00 hanggang 2:00 ng hapon.
With Judith Caringal.
Every Friday yan.
PSC Hour. Sa Radyo Pilipinas.
Radyo Pilipinas 2, 918 AM. FIBA World Cup 2023. FIBA World Cup 2023 sa RP2 Sports. Ano ang latest? Sino ang lamang? Results, updates, highlights, and sidelights. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. Ating alamin dito sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports, 918 AM.
Alright, Philippine Standard Time, 48 minutos makalipas ang 5:00 ng hapon. FIBA World Cup update, FIBA Basketball World Cup update. Before we go to the Mall of Asia Arena sa lungsod ng Pasay, we have 16 seconds to go. Puerto Rico 79, South Sudan 78. After ng report ni Ria, alam na natin for sure kung anong score. Unless, ang final score, unless something crazy happens. And always crazy things happen. And let's see if crazy things are already happening sa Mall of Asia Arena. Let's hear it from Ria Arevalo na nakabantay po sa mga kaganapan ng FIBA Basketball World Cup at the Mall of Asia Arena. Ria, magandang gabi. What's up? Ay, magandang hapon pala. Sorry. Okay. How are you, ma'am?
Yes, good evening, Aaron. Maraming salamat. Nandito tayo sa Mall of Asia Arena para sa developments nga ng unang laro natin para sa araw na ito, Jordan versus Greece. Nag-start siya kanina 4:45 ng hapon. And so far, Greece is leading against Jordan. Ang ating halftime score is 46-33. So, 13-point lead para sa Team Hellas na ngayon po ay nagdo-dominate na so far sa first half natin. Although nag-start yung first quarter with both teams really fighting it out, hikitan lang. But alam mo, pagdating dun sa huling under 4 minutes, under 4 minutes ng first quarter, nagpakawala ng 9-0 run ang Greece para tapusin yung first quarter with 19-14 advantage. So during the time na nag-breakaway yung Greece, nakaupo si Rondae Hollis Jefferson. No? Of course, he is the naturalized player ng Team Jordan. So, well, pinagpatuloy ng Greece yung kanilang pananalasa sa early part ng second period. And actually, kung yung pagsasamahin yung run nila from score kasi is 14-10, lumamang pa in Jordan by 2 points, no? Dun sa first quarter, umabot ng nagpakawala yung Greece ng 9-0 run to end the first period, tapos dinagdagan pa nila yan at lumamang sila by 23-14. So ganun, kung susumahin 13-0 run yung kanilang naging pagtatala, no? Yung kanilang naging blast na ginawa dito sa bridging the first and the second quarter. And then from there, yun na, sinet na ng Greece yung pace ng laban and sila yung nagko-control ng game and they even led by as much as 14 points dito sa ball game so far. Biggest lead nila 14 and then biggest scoring run ng Greece is 13-0. So isang lead change lang yung nangyari. And sa panig ng Greece, yung kanilang naturalized player na si Walk Up, no, itong si teka lang ayan, si Walk Up, ano nga ba first name yun?
Okay.
Thomas,
Sige, tulungan ko kayo, ma'am. Okay, hanapin natin.
Si Thomas Walk Up, ayan, 13 points so far ang ginawa niya dito sa first half. Prior to that, talagang balance yung nila eh.
Talaga bang walk up baka walk up ang pronunciation nito.
Walk.
Hindi. Hula ko lang. Kasi Greece eh.
Oo nga, walk up. Pero hindi, siya, Aaron, naturalized player.
Okay.
American talaga siya. Tapos well, anyway, so basta si Thomas, siya yung top scorer right now. In 15 minutes of playing time sa first half, naka-13 puntos na siya. Meron siyang 3 assist at 1 rebound. Samantala, katuwang niya itong si Mikhail Luntsis na naka-5 puntos. Ganun din si Gianoulis Larentzakis with 5 points also. 6 points si Ioannis Papapetru. And then, syempre, yung kapatid ni Giannis Antetokounmpo, no? Yung older brother niya, si Thanasis Antetokounmpo, nagtala rin po ng 6 na puntos, 3 rebounds at 1 assist sa first half of action para sa Team Greece. Samantala, dito naman sa Jordan, ang top performer nila ay si Rondae Hollis Jefferson, their naturalized player. 17 minutes of playing time, naka-15 puntos, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And then other players who scored double figures, wala na, siya lang, Aaron. So talagang siya yung bumabalikat pagdating sa opensa nitong Jordan. Si Ahmad Duwairi, nakapagtala na ng 9 na puntos, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And then aside from him, 5 points naman itong si Sami Zai. 1 rebound and 1 assist. So, hinahanap ko si Freddy Ibrahim 18 minutes of playing time, 2 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. So, yan kasi yung mga, some of the top gunners din ng Jordan. Si Hashem Abbas, isa sa mga veterans nila, naka 1 point. Si Zaid Abbas, 13 minutes of playing time pero 2 rebounds lang yung kanyang nagawa, wala pang puntos. So yan yung ilan sa mga stats natin para sa dalawang koponan. And angat yung shooting ng Greece dito, 48.3% shooting from the field, samantalang ang Jordan 40% shooting from the field. So, let's see, sa iba pa. Team comparisons, 11, 7 sa assist in favor of Greece. And then, sa rebounding, total of 21 rebounds for Greece against 16 ng Jordan. So, 13 of the 21 rebounds, defensive rebounds. Sa steals, 6-3 in favor of Greece. And then, turnovers, halos pantay lang naman, no? Although, lamang ng isang turnover ang Jordan, 9-8. And then, fast break points, 7-5 in favor of Jordan. Points in the paint, yun, nagkatalo. 18 para sa Greece, 10 for Jordan. And then yung points from the bench, ito na, mas yun nga, balanse yung scoring sa Team Hellas. Naka 18 points from the bench sila, samantalang sa Jordan, 2 lang. So, kailangan ma-involve yung bench players ng Jordan. Halos si Rondae Hollis Jefferson talaga yung gumagawa para sa kanila. So, again, yan po yung ating first half ng laban ng Jordan and Greece. Again, Greece is leading by 13 points, 46-33. So, 46-33 ang halftime score natin. So, let's see kung tutuloy na ba ito ng Greece or baka bumawi at humabol itong Jordan. So, nag-start na yung third quarter of action. Mamaya babalik tayo para sa iba pang mga developments dito sa labanan sa Mall of Asia Arena. Of course, this is the first game. Greece and Jordan, and then yung second game natin later on at 8:40 ng gabi maghaharap po ang Team USA and New Zealand. So first game din ng USA and New Zealand, and let's see, no, kasi Team USA is one of the favorites dito sa World Cup 2023.
Actually,
Nakita rin natin,
Ma'am Ria,
yes.
Actually, overwhelmingly favorite sila according sa parang media poll na pinarticipate ng mga colleagues natin internationally.
Yes.
USA, parang looking to dethrone Spain.
Ikaw Aaron, sino binoto mo? Magkaalaman na. Ako din, meron din
Spain,
ako binoto. Kasama tayo dyan sa survey.
Spain po binoto ko eh.
Spain, ako USA ako.
Na-convince ako ni Ma'am Ann during our previous podcast last week eh. So parang nga no, maganda yung may point na in-raise si Ma'am Ann sa akin na nun sa sports calendar for the week namin, ganun.
Influencer na pala si Miss Ann,
na-influence ako ni Ann Camaviñas eh. Kaya, ayun, at least well, tingnan natin.
Oo. Kakasimula pa nga lang ng action eh. Yan po ay survey lang kasi ng FIBA, no? To know yung pulso ng mga media men prior to the competition. Sa MVP, ikaw?
Kung overall, medyo Luka Doncic ako eh.
Talaga?
Luka Doncic po binoto ko. Si Luka ang binoto ko. Ano pa ba yung category doon? Hindi ko na ma-recall. Basta, I recall voting Spain tsaka si Luka at that time.
Oo. Ako naman, Anthony Edwards ako eh. Oo. And then, meron din Rising Star, no? Diba yun yung bagong award na ibibigay ng FIBA for the young players na kalahok dito. So, yun, naabangan natin, of course, after this tournament. Pero, ito nga, talagang papasimula pa lang yung kampanya ng Team USA. But also, titingnan din natin performance ng New Zealand. Definitely, hindi naman sila basta-basta na lang, di ba, papatalo dito sa Team USA. Di ko nga alam kung ako yung nasa katayuan ng New Zealand, kung matutuwa ba ako o malulungkot na kagrupo ko sila. Di ba? Di ba? Lakas pero ang ganda ring opportunity na makalaban mo sila. Hindi naman lagi magkakaroon ka ng chance, di ba? Para makalaban ng isang malakas na koponan like USA. So, abangan natin yan mamaya, 8:40 ng gabi. And then kanina, Aaron, naghiyawan yung mga fans ng Pinoco, si Dirk Nowitzki. Nanonood po siya ng game ngayon.
Pumunta si Dirk dyan. Nice.
Yes, nasa siya, nasa VIP area siya eh. At nanonood siya ng games, although yung Germany is playing sa Japan, sa Okinawa, no? Okinawa Arena. So, nandito si Dirk Nowitzki. Of course, he attended the FIBA Congress. yung FIBA Congress, and then kahapon, nandun din siya, di ba? Sa opening.
Gulat
So,
kami.
ngayon,
Dumaan siya sa press room. As in, nakatayo kami na, I think I was tweeting or chinecheck ko yung WhatsApp. Tapos biglang, tako, si Dirk. Ganun. Tapos kumakaway siya. So, tanguan lang kami ni Dirk. Oh.
Ay, close kayo first name basis Oh, di ba? So, iba yung aura niya di ba, Aaron? Tsaka parang, alam mo iba yung stature niya, but at the same time, napaka down to earth. Di ba?
Tama.
So yun lang. Tapos pinocus siya sa camera, naghiyawan yung mga yung sa Jumbotron dito, pinocus siya, tapos naghiyawan yung mga fans. Hindi nga ako nakafocus dahil doon ako sa game na sabi ko, bakit ano nangyari yung pala, si Dirk Nowitzki yung pinapakita. So yun, tingnan natin, baka meron pang iba mga famous people na manonood mamaya sa game ng USA dahil alam naman natin yung ilan sa mga fans talaga, ito yung inaabangan. So dumadami na rin yung mga nagtutungo ngayong araw na to, no, dito. Kanina, as early as I think mga 4:30, naglibot-libot ako sa paligid ng actually dito na sa loob ng ng Mall of Asia Arena kasi umuulan ron sa labas So,
okay.
Kaya nga siguro medyo nung time na naglibot tayo, medyo alam mo yung pa isa-isa, parang hindi siya talaga dagsa. Yung parang pa ilan-ilan yung yung mga fans na pumapasok dahil nga baka yung iba na antala pa yung pagdating dito. But marami na rin mga fans ang nakita natin. Tapos habang naghihintay sila ng mga games, merong mga activities dito around the area para makapag-participate sila ng mga games, tapos mga ibang mga kung ano pang pwedeng gawin dito habang naghihintay nga nung actual start ng ball game. So, yun muna ang ilan sa mga iatid kong balita. Baka meron na resulta yung naabangan yung game sa Araneta Coliseum.
Ay, guess what, Ria? We went to overtime! Ganito nangyari. So, it was...
para alam ko.
Okay, ganito nangyari. 78 all. Nakatres yung yung South Sudan, courtesy of... buksan ko lang yung tab nung nakatres na player to force overtime. Si Calic Jones. Ayun yung kanyang pangalan. So we're now into overtime. Tapos na-foul nakatanggap ng foul yung Puerto Rico at na-buzzer with 3:10 remaining sa game. So ni-review nila kung anong klaseng foul doon. So regular foul. So, akala nila mababaliwala lang yung tres ng Carlick Jones ng South Sudan. So, tumira para sa free throws itong si Ismael Romero. Mintis yung dalawa.
Ay, oh my goodness.
Mintis niya yung dalawa. With 3:10 left in the game, kabado. Sabi ni Boss Winston Del Rosario. Kabado siya. Oo. Hindi ko gano'n nasilip kasi kanina galing din ako sa Big Dome. Hindi ko nasilip kung sino mas marami, kung South Sudan o Puerto Rico. Medyo expected ko siguro Puerto Rico kasi medyo, medyo madali makapunta mga Puerto Ricans dito kaysa sa South Sudan on a geographical basis. Pero yung, nerves got into you. So, unfortunate for Puerto Rico, fortunately for South Sudan. Pero mukhang at the moment, it's 88-81 in favor of Puerto Rico. In favor of Puerto Rico. So mukhang they're getting into their rhythm in this one. Yet to score pa itong South Sudan dito sa overtime period. So grabe. From 81-78 nakatres, na foul, na-mintis yung dalawang free throws, and now we're seeing extra 5. First overtime period by far dito sa FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023.
Alam mo, medyo nakita ko kasi habang nag-scroll ako ng mga updates sa Facebook, yung isa sa mga I think media outfit sa South Sudan, talagang very hype up sila dahil first time ng South Sudan na mag-qualify dito sa World Cup. So talagang excited sila to make history nga raw dito sa 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup. And ito pa lang first game pa lang talagang kumbaga nagpaparamdam na sila, nagpapasiklab na. So, abangan pa natin yung mga developments dyan mamaya. Kaya maraming salamat, Aaron, mula dito sa Mall of Asia Arena. Hopefully, maabutan pa natin yung pagtatapos nitong second half Hanggang anong oras ka ba?
Hanggang
O,
ano
basta-
tayo? 6:58.
Okay. So sige, tingnan natin kung aabot pa tayo, no, para sa magiging report natin sa resulta nitong labanan ng Greece and Jordan. Update ko lang, huling update ko, with 4 minutes and 13 remaining sa third quarter. 56 for Greece, 49 for Jordan. So, maraming salamat.
Ria, quickly lang. Actually, hindi question. Personally lang, hope all the best para sa New Zealand kasi mga friends natin yan. Lalo na si Ambassador Peter Kell. Medyo na-befriend natin siya during our coverage ng RP2 bago mag-start yung FIFA Women's World Cup. Sa mga malulupit na ambassadors ng Pilipinas yan na nagtatagalog. So hopefully magkaroon ng chance yung media to say hi to him and also to our friends from the New Zealand Embassy. Pero syempre, on paper, Team USA, ano?
Ang lakas eh.
Lakas eh.
Kahit sabihin mo na mga mga young players, no? But anyway, let's see. Anything can happen. Sabi mo nga, crazy things happen eh, di ba? Dito sa World Cup. So maraming salamat mula po rito sa Mall of Asia Arena. Ito si Ria Arevalo nag-uulat para sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports.
Thank you very much, Ria Arevalo, all the way from the Mall of Asia Arena.
Ano ang latest? Sino ang lamang? Results, updates, highlights, and sidelights. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. Ating alamin dito sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports, 918 AM.
Job well done, Ria Arevalo, and of course, hopefully later, baka si John Magol also sa also at the Mall of Asia Arena. Siya naman ang babantay during our sign-off times dito sa USA versus New Zealand. Maybe if there's gonna be a preview. But in the meantime, mga kaibigan, we'll take our top of the hour break, our final top of the hour break, and to share to you, hopefully, baka may resulta na this time itong Puerto Rico and South Sudan unless crazy things will happen once again dito sa overtime period. Kayo po nakikinig sa Presidential Broadcast Service, Philippine Broadcasting Service, also still known Bureau of Broadcast Service, DZSR, Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports, 918 AM. Ito po ang aming special coverage sa pagtutok po namin sa FIBA Basketball World Cup. We'll be back to you shortly, mga kaibigan. Don't go away.
Nagkakaisa nating ipagdiwang ang buwan ng wika at ipakita ang gilas ng ating mga sariling salita. Ito'y mahalagang bahagi ng haliging nagpapatibay ng ating kultura at pagkakakilanlan bilang mga tunay na Pilipino. Ipamalas natin ang ating pagmamahal sa ating lingwaheng kinagisnan at ipagmalaki natin ang ganda ng wikang Pilipino. Kasama ninyo ang Presidential Broadcast Service at Radyo Pilipinas na nagbibigay pugay sa ating pambansang wika.
Paliwanag mo sa tao na hindi totoo yan.
Dahil ang totoo, yung totoo ang dapat ninyong malaman.
Nagkalat sa internet ang fake news
Ang
o
ginagawa
mali
ng
at
fake news, tinatakot niya yung tao.
what they are doing is creating panic.
We say no.
Yung pagkalat ng fake news. And some of it's dangerous.
Sana iwasan po natin pag-spread ng fake news.
At di magpapakalat ng disinformation at misinformation ang kasulukuyang administrasyon.
Stop telling us fake news because you're wrong.
Para sa totoo at mapagkakatiwalaang mga balita at impormasyon, Radyo Pilipinas.
Serving the Republic of the Philippines for more than 75 years. Ito po ang Presidential Broadcast Service.
Headlines ngayon, sports news, magazine, celebrity, entertainment, interviews, music, and more. All in one. All in one. Dadalhin sa inyo ng mas pinaganda, mas komprehensibo, mas malaman. Radyo Pilipinas 2, 918 AM.
Radyo Pilipinas 2, 918 AM. Makalipas ang 45 taon, muling magbabalik sa Pilipinas ang pinakamalaking basketball event sa mundo, ang FIBA Basketball World Cup. 32 teams mula sa Europe, Americas, Africa at Asia magtatagisan ng galing at bangis sa hardcourt sa tatlong bansa: Philippines, Japan, Indonesia. Mula August 25 hanggang September 10, ihahatid ng Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports ang mga results, updates and highlights direkta mula sa Smart Araneta Coliseum at Mall of Asia Arena. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 dito sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports 918 AM. Ano ang latest? Sino ang lamang? Results, updates, highlights, and sidelights. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. Ating alamin dito sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports 918 AM. FIBA World Cup 2023. FIBA World Cup 2023 sa RP2 Sports. Ano ang latest?
Latest time natin, 10 minutes after 6 p.m. We're now in the deep waters, mga kaibigan. Final hour po ng ating programang special coverage po ng FIBA World Cup updates dito po sa RP2 Sports. Aaron Bayato po ang inyong lingkod. Shoutout po sa mapalad na makakuha ng aking hot meal pass sa Araneta Coliseum. Kung sino man po kayo, I hope you enjoyed the splendid meals being served sa ating mga colleagues dyan sa media sa Smart Araneta Coliseum at saka dyan sa Mall of Asia Arena. Okay, update tayo dito sa Puerto Rico versus South Sudan. It's 91-84 with a minute with 61 seconds to go in this overtime period. Still not over, mga kaibigan. Crazy things could happen more dito sa first overtime period. Let's make it first overtime period. Okay? So we'll get into that shortly. In the meantime, in case you might have missed, yun nga po, no, na naeg ang Dominican Republic over the Philippines during the opening nightcap ng Pilipinas sa FIBA Basketball World Cup. Score po na 87-81. So let's hear it muna, syempre, from the Philippine side of things. Coach Chot Reyes at saka si AJ Edu. Kinuwento nila what happened in that opening game. Coach Chot Reyes discussed the rotation of the players. Tapos yung si AJ Edu relished the opportunity to face up Karl Anthony Towns ng Dominican Republic. At syempre pinuri nga ni Kat si AJ Edu sa mix zone. Sa hindi natin nahagop yung sinabi ni Kat na yun, ano? Yung kasing media officer ng Dominican Republic, pinapapunta na agad sa mga kababayan niya. But anyway, let's hear it from Coach Chot Reyes and AJ Edu, post-match press conference ng Philippine men's national basketball team.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to the post-game press conference with Team Philippines head coach Chot Reyes, AJ Edu. We just kindly ask that your phones are on silent, please. Please refrain from taking the pictures. We get an opening statement from AJ first, and then Coach Chot Reyes.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the post.
AJ, inspiring performance from you and your team. Just an opening statement from you as a player regarding this game.
Yeah, for me it was a huge blessing to be out there. For those of you who know my history, you know that I've gone through a lot of injuries since the last time I represented Gilas. So just to do it on a stage like this, to be competing at this level was a huge blessing.
Thank you, AJ. Coach, very exciting game. Could have gone either way in the end. Just an opening statement from you.
Yeah, well, I really love the fight of our players. They competed hard. Unfortunate with the disqualification of Jordan, really a big blow for us. But we can't worry about that now. We have to focus on our next game. Quick turnaround for us, and we gotta get ready for Angola.
I'd like to open up questions for the press for both AJ and Coach Chot Reyes.
Hello, Coach Chot. You mentioned yesterday that this game will define the adjustments that will be made on the next few remaining games. So this game has been very close until the fourth quarter. So in your own observation, what will be the adjustments of the coaching staff so we can snatch a win in the next remaining games?
Well, it's a different team, but Angola pressures the ball just as much as Dominican Republic did. So yeah, definitely we have to make some adjustments in our offense, because today we had 19 turnovers, and that was big. We shot the ball well, we shot the ball better than Dominican, but they just had a lot more attempts than we did. So the story was our 19 turnovers, and we gave up 17 offensive rebounds or something. Yeah. So that was it. We have to make sure that we're able to cope with the defensive pressure of Angola.
Coach Chuck, I just want to get your thoughts on the final foul on Jordan Clarkson. Do you feel like it was the right call?
I might get fined, and we're PG-13 audience here. Yeah, but the fact that you're asking that question, thank you for asking that question. So I think that's pretty obvious to everyone here. We all know basketball. We understand that. Could have easily been a let go, right?
Coach, reason for not using CJ Perez this game?
It's just the ebb and flow of the ball game. I felt the guys who were inside were playing really well, and we were right in the ball game. No big. We need CJ when we have a scoring drought, and we need to get something to happen on the court, but. Like I said, we were fine all the way through until the last 5 minutes when Jordan fouled out. But at that point, I thought it was too late to insert somebody who was ice cold from the bench. So, when the situation calls for it, and I'm pretty sure in the next game, CJ and even Kai should be ready.
Coach, how about the Philippines setting a new FIBA World Cup record in terms of gate attendance, and how will you ride on it heading into the game against Angola?
Yeah, that's why such a downer, a letdown that we could have pulled it out. Would have been a great gift to the record number of people who came out. I mean, like this guy to my left, the players fought hard. They fought really, really hard, but in the end. Without our guy, their guy, went to work and just kept going to the basket and kept getting foul after foul after foul. And they shot 34 free throws, and it's too much for us.
Coach Chuck, you pulled Kai right away early in the first quarter after inserting him. Was that because you didn't like how he was defending Karl Anthony Towns? And why didn't we see much of Friends Abando in the second half?
Kai picked up 2 quick fouls. So we had to get him out right away. And then we couldn't get him back in because this guy to my left was playing a great game. I think that's the reason why he's here, right? He was playing really, really well. And if we get him in, then the other guy I have to sit is a guy named Junmar Fajardo, who had, 16, 18 points in 28 minutes. So, I'm sure a lot of people are going to wonder why, but between sitting AJ and Kai and Junmar, there was just no opportunity, and the matchups just didn't favor Kai. But again, in the next game and in the game after, you should be able to see more of him.
Coach, speaking of Junmar, can you detail more about his performance, especially against Karl Anthony Towns? Every time he held the ball, everyone cheered at the arena. And going against another NBA player in Bruno Fernando of Angola.
Yeah, again, like I said, a very efficient player, 28 minutes, 16 points, didn't miss a shot. So we wanted, that was just, if there was something I was disappointed about, towards the end, we wanted to go to him a lot more. Unfortunately, he was guarded by a 7-footer by the name of Karl Anthony Towns as well. And I thought Kat did a good job of denying him, forcing him to step outside and not giving him good low post position. So credit to them. We wanted to get him the ball a lot more, but they defended him. And that's the mark of a great team. And that's an all-star. I think that's a reason. There's a reason why Karl Anthony Towns is an NBA all-star. So, but still, we can't complain about the effort and the game of Junmar and AJ Edu as well, just defending and trying to stop Kat as much as he can.
This is for AJ. AJ, of course, you were tasked to defend Carl Anthony Towns today. How different it is it actually playing him compared to the Cat that you've seen or watched on television?
I mean, it's kind of a surreal feeling, playing against someone that, you watch a lot on TV, seeing at All-Star games, seeing, be the number one pick. But, those are the sort of challenges that I love. That's why I play the game of basketball, to play in front of a crowd like that, with a challenge like that. So, yeah, I really just love the opportunity. I love every minute of playing against him. And, ultimately, that's the level I want to aim at for one day. So, yeah, it was a great experience.
AJ, just to jump on that, Carl actually said after the game that he loved the competition you brought, and you essentially made him a better player after the night. And just thoughts on that really high praise from you.
I mean, yeah, that's just amazing right there. Yeah, I didn't know he said that. That's awesome. And I mean, that's the whole point of it. You want to be competing with those guys, especially if that's the level I'm aspiring to one day. I have to compete at that level.
Coach Chuck, questions, please.
Coach Chuck, you came so close tonight to winning. So many times you even had leads in the fourth quarter. How big of a boost is this? I mean, seeing how good we did tonight and almost made going into the game against Angola, and what's practice going to be like tomorrow?
It's going to mostly be video. As for the fact that we had the lead in the fourth quarter, we actually told the players in the pregame, we said, don't be surprised if you get a lead in the fourth, because that's how prepared we were and how much I believe in my players and in the team. And we were right there. I mean, one break, one bounce here or there, one call here or there, might have been a different story. But like I said, very strong team, 2 NBA players with an NBA All-Star. Unfortunately, it's very unfortunate that we just came up short.
Last question, please.
Coach, hi Coach. What can you say about the pace of the game? Both teams scored over 80 points. Was this according to your game plan, or would you have preferred a lower scoring game?
We're not worried about high scoring or low scoring. We play our pace. Our game is really predicated on pace and space. And I think it's important for us to be able to play at our pace, and credit Dominican. They really made it difficult for us, especially in the second half. They really got up and pressured hard, made it difficult for us to get into our flow. Like I said, this is going to be the same story for Angola tomorrow. But high scoring, low scoring, for me doesn't really matter. We can walk it up the floor every single time and make sure that it's a low scoring ball game. But that's not the way we play the game. So the big thing for us is to play our pace, fast pace, an accelerated pace, but under control, and making sure that we are imposing our game on the other team.
That wraps up the press conference. Coach Chuck Reyes, AJ Edu, thank you so much.
FIBA World Cup 2023. FIBA World Cup 2023 sa RP2 Sports.
Philippine Standard Time, 23 minutes after 6 p.m. Inyo po napakinggan yung naging last night sa post-match press conference that featured Coach Chot Reyes and AJ Ed. Now, we'll be interrupting our regular programming, itong special coverage natin ng FIBA Basketball World Cup updates. Let's go to Quezon City alongside Nawawala pa. Okay. So, hintayin na natin because Dennis Hilanga, isa po sa mga teammates ko for the Gilas Araneta cluster, will be reporting this crazy game that natapos na. Itong nakakawindang na laro. It's Puerto Rico getting the victory over the debutants South Sudan sa score na 101-96 in overtime. Grinded out effort for Puerto Rico to get this W and a very painful loss by far for South Sudan. And let's have more of this because nung binabantayan natin siya, nung sumaglit tayo sa Smart Araneta Coliseum kanina, is that South Sudan looks to be in control but Puerto Rico was able to get things going in the second half, and then it became crazy down the wire, kaya it led to overtime, and then eventually ito nga, Puerto Rico getting the victory. So let's hear it from QC. Dennis Silanga will be in Metro Manila. Dennis Silanga will be giving us how it happened, how Puerto Rico was able to grind this one out, and what happened, at least from the perspective from South Sudan, bakit hindi nila nakuha o hindi nila na-maintain yung kanilang momentum. Dennis, good evening. Ano kaya nangyari? Grabe itong laron to.
Yes, Aaron, magandang gabi sa'yo. At unang-una sa lahat, underdogs are making statement dito sa FIBA World Cup 2023 despite na natalo yung mga sinasabi nating underdogs. Di ba kahapon yung Angola, ang Pilipinas, ngayon ang mga South Sudan. Ito yung mga ilan sa mga bansang under the radar, no? Pero nagbibigay sila ng mga magagandang laro. Kagaya na lang po nung nangyari a while ago, South Sudan, well-fought fight, pero sumuko sila dito sa Puerto Rico in overtime, 101-96. Aaron, subaybayan natin yung game, no? So, first quarter ay lumamang ang South Sudan by 52-42, no? So 10-point lead dyan, and by third quarter, napalogo nila yan ng 12. They could have won it, Aaron, dun sa fourth quarter kung naipasok lang sana ni Wenyen Gabriel. Ito po ang South Sudan big man nila na naglalaro po for the Los Angeles Lakers. Yung dalawang free throws niya. Yun yung nagbukas ng pintuan para sa Puerto Rico na makakuha ng momentum. At nakuha po ni Carlick Jones, naka-steal siya dun sa mga sumunod na possessions for a 78-75 lead with 1 minute and 1 second left. And South Sudan, after nun, may mukhang nanginig yung yung kanilang depensa, at nagkaroon sila ng inbound turnover with 16 seconds to play. Pero hindi sila sumuko doon, and nagkaroon, napersa nila yung Puerto Rico na hindi makashoot on that possession. Nabalik sa kanila yung bola in the final 10 seconds, at nakashoot ng 3 points ulit itong South Sudan, kaya naman naitabla sa 81 yung kanilang game. Yun yung naging score for the regulation. But pagdating dun sa overtime, sa extended period natin, Aaron, doon mas lumabas yung World Cup experience ng Puerto Rico compared dito sa South Sudan, na first time po na naglalaro sa World Cup, no? Since 2013, unang beses silang nakasama sa FIBA 2013, no? They tried in 2014 and 2019 pero hindi sila pinalad. So it was a decade in the making for South America, for this African nation, ang South Sudan. Pero yun nga, breaks of the game din ang nangyari sa kanila. Ang ganda sana, marami nag-root for South Sudan, pero yun talaga yung experience ang nag-prevail for Puerto Rico in the extended frame, kung saan dalawang 3-pointers yung pumatay sa South Sudan dun sa sa sumunod na 5 minuto na yun, no. So malaking bagay yung naging outside shooting ng Puerto Rico sa overtime, kaya naman kanila pong napanalunan itong laban nito. 1-0 for Puerto Rico in Group B. So ito po yung unang game ng Group B, mga kaibigan. Mamaya po China and Serbia naman, Aaron.
Sorry. At saka not bad for the debutants.
Yes, oo.
Ang madagdag lang kasi natin din is medyo segue lang from basketball to what happened to South Sudan. Medyo fresh country kasi sila. They're one of the recent countries in the world that just gained their independence. So it means a lot to them to be qualifying in the World Peace.
Yes. Go, Aaron.
It means a lot for the fans na may koponan sila na nasa isang World Championship. In particular dito sa basketball, di ba, Dennis? So, we felt their pain.
Tsaka, tsaka ang South Sudan, politically and economically speaking, Aaron, ay talagang medyo challenge talaga yung kanilang sitwasyon pagdating doon. Kung matatanda natin, ang South Sudan is one of the parang developing countries pa ng Africa. At in sports, talagang ipinakita nila dito sa basketball world stage na kaya ng kanilang koponan. At ang maganda rin na nakatulong for South Sudan yung kanilang assistant coach na si Luol Deng. Yes, ang Chicago Bulls legend. At Aaron, meron palang Chicago Bulls connection dito kasi itong si Garlic Jones ay point guard ng Chicago Bulls. So siya yung nanguna for South Sudan. Meron din marami ding NBA players din pala to. Ito kagaya ng nabanggit ko kanina, si Wenyan Gabriel for kasi doon sa nakita nating profile niya, kasalukuyan siyang naka-line up for Los Angeles Lakers. So talaga, nanlalaban din itong South Sudan na to. Sayang lang talaga, Aaron, ang ganda nung ipinakita nila. It's not in the fourth quarter kung saan I can say na yung turning point was the two bumped free throws ni Wenyan Gabriel. At ganun din naman yung nangyari dito kay Romero, nung 0.3 seconds na lang nung regulation, dalawang sablay na free throws din yung kanilang naitira. So siguro pwede silang Ira, pwede silang apply for free throw pressure pack shooting kay Denzel Balls, tama, di ba?
Denzel Balls.
Yun. Yan. Yung mga talagang tsaka kay Paulie.
Paulie pala. Hindi, kay Paulie na lang tayo, Brad, kasi at the buzzer, di ba? Tapos down by 2 for the win, di ba? Amid sa hostile environment. May gusto sabihin si team eh. Teka, wait lang, team. Go ahead, team. Gusto mo ba kay Richard Del Rosario o Paulie na lang? Mas fan ako ni Paulie eh. Love you, Richard Del Rosario. Pero
Chris Chu, pwede din.
Chris Chu. Idol niyan.
Pero, anyway, it was a good fight for South Sudan. Alam mo, Aaron, di ba ikaw nagbabantay ka ng FIBA, nakikita mo yung mga komponan doon na talagang on paper underdog, pero eto pag nakita mo naglaro, ay, may kalidad eh. Dito ako nagulat sa South Sudan kasi wala siya dun sa sabihin natin, wala siya sa radar, wala siya sa kalendaryo ng mga koponan na para siyang kasi Bagito, di ba? Pero ang ganda ng ipinakita nito, yung ball movement nila and yung bilis, yung liksi ng mga players, ang lalaki din itong mga South Sudanese na to. So, at talagang ipinakita nila, yung nga lang talaga itong Puerto Rico kasi talagang ito patak na to patak na sa World Cup eh. And kung matatandaan natin, Puerto Rico rin broke the hearts of many Filipinos back in 2014, di ba? JJ Barea, tama Puerto Rico, yung lumason. Sa Gilas, Pilipinas din. So, ganyan po yung klase ng koponan meron itong Puerto Rico. Kumbaga, hindi mo masasabi kahit na lumamang ka pa ng double digits dyan in the final 2 minutes or in the final dying minutes ng laban, kaya na itong balik na rin yung laban.
Tama. So, yun, very fortunate and well done for Puerto Rico. Sila by far sa kanilang pangkat ang nakakuha ng panalo sa Group B of the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Siguro, panghuling tanong na lang, Dennis, some short general expectations lang for Serbia versus China.
Yun, idudugtong ko na sana. Thank you for asking, Aaron. Kasi, maraming sayang for this game. Unang-una, Nikola Jokic, yan sana yung kumbaga ang main event nitong kung walang Gilas, ang main event ng Smart Araneta Coliseum Games, di ba? Yung Serbia, pero si Jokic kasi mukhang ini-enjoy yung kanyang free time sa Serbia. Di ba? So hindi naman natin pero Serbia, Bogdan Bogdanovic, I guess ay nasa lineup ng ng Serbia.
Tama.
Yun. So yan yung yan din ang isa sa talagang nagpahirap sa Pilipinas nung naglaban tayo back then. And isa for China si Kyle Anderson. Yan.
Hindi ko alam yung
Ayoko na.
Chinese name niya, pero let's call him Kyle Anderson, man.
Tsaka hindi na lang natin babanggitin yung kanyang nickname, the infamous nickname ni Kyle Anderson.
Nick Henderson daw ang pronunciation sa... Walang R.
Oo. At ang tanong doon, kung di ba kasi nakita natin siya, naglalaro siya with the Marco Aquino glasses, Aaron.
Okay.
Yung may mga ganun siyang Pero China, Serbia nananatiling powerhouse, without Nikola Jokic, Serbia is Serbia. China, maraming maraming parang naging problematic din yung China sa kanilang mga nakalipas na mga paglalaro, and bumaba rin yung rankings ng China. But in Asia, China is a powerhouse, Aaron. Hindi natin masasabi, di ba? Mukhang sabihin natin bumaba lang sa rankings. Pero mali mo, may mga tinago pala or may mga hindi lang inilabas sa media, pero pagdating sa game mamaya, something dahil in China. We all know the caliber din ng China at itong Serbia. So Battle of the Titans to, I guess, Asia versus Europe. Tingnan natin. And siyempre, for the Filipinos, for Gilas Pilipinas, ang inaasam naman natin, matalo yung China, di ba? We are not expecting or we're not asking or wishing or praying na matalo yung China dahil galit lang, or dahil may galit sa China, or dahil China yun. Because we want na magkaka-level tayo kasi pagandahan po ng pagandahan ng standing sa best Asian team. So since natalo tayo kahapon, ang hinihiling matalo rin yung China para at least yung mga Asian team so far wala pang naipapanalo. So yun yung kumbaga at least meron tayong kahit paano kumbaga para meron tayong silver lining dun sa loss natin at least. Diba? Patay tayo ng mga Asian teams so far, Iran.
At saka yung Jordan tsaka Iran, bantayan din natin. Loves natin. We have a lot of respect for these two basketball teams. Pero, for this particular competition, mga kaibigan, medyo selfish muna tayo.
No hate naman to those countries kasi lagi naman natin.
No hate, but we're selfish muna, mga friends.
Dahil Paris Olympics birth po yung pinag-uusapan dito for the best Asian team. So, kailangan, habang natalo tayo, sana matalo din yung iba. Kung manalo tayo, matalo yung iba. Parang ganun lang muna. Being selfish, but we are aiming for history again na makapasok naman sa Paris Olympics. It's not through the championship sa World Cup na malayo talaga. At least man lang yung maging best Asian team tayo. Yun ang hinahangat ng Gilas Pilipinas.
Yeah, well said. All right, Dennis, great stuff, and thank you very much dun sa info and stuff that you shared to us. Kita-kits tayo tomorrow, Dennis, at syempre patuloy ang ating pagtutok sa mga hopefully makabawi ng ating Gilas Pilipinas sa FIBA Basketball World Cup. Dennis, thank you very much. Great work, boss.
Yes, maraming salamat, Aaron, para po sa nagpapatuloy na coverage ng FIBA World Cup 2023. Ako po si Dennis Silanga, Radyo Pilipinas Dos.
Thank you very much, Dennis Silanga, mga kaibigan, from the Media Center sa Quezon City sa pagpapatuloy po ng FIBA Basketball World Cup.
Ano ang latest? Sino ang laman? Results, updates, highlights, and sidelights. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. Ating alamin dito sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports 918 AM.
Alright, mabilis ang pasada before we take our penultimate timeout. Sa scoreboard lang nitong Puerto Rico, 21 points from Stephen Thompson Jr., 19 coming from Tremont Waters, 14 from Isaiah Pineiro, 11 from Jordan Howard, also 18 points coming from George Condit. 11 rebounds din ang tinagdag ni Condit. Stephen Thompson Jr. with a double-double, 13 rebounds as well. Para naman dito sa South Sudan, 38 points from Cardick Jones. Sana ganyan din laruin mo sa Chicago, man. 13 of 23 shooting from the field, 11 assists, including clutch 3-pointers, but did not translate into a win. 15 points from Wayne Gabriel, 11 puntos from Nuni Amot at si Mariel Shayok. Si Mayok Deng with 6 points. 2 points from Sunday Deck. So, yan po. Again, Puerto Rico 101, South Sudan 96. Yan po yung naging panalo na itong Puerto Rico over South Sudan. At mukhang matatapos na po itong laro ng Greece and Jordan. So far, it's 88-69 with a minute and 12 to go in the fourth quarter. And Georgia, panalo na po against Cape Verde 85-60 na ginanap po sa Okinawa Arena. We'll have more of the recap of what happened between Gilas Pilipinas and the Dominican Republic when we continue po dito sa ating FIBA World Cup update, FIBA Basketball World Cup update dito po sa RP2 Sports.
Nagkakaisa nating ipagdiwang ang buwan ng wika at ipakita ang gilas ng ating mga sariling salita. Ito'y mahalagang bahagi ng haliging nagpapatibay ng ating kultura at pagkakakilanlan bilang mga tunay na Pilipino. Ipamalas natin ang ating pagmamahal sa ating lingwaheng kinagisnan at ipagmalaki natin ang ganda ng wikang Pilipino. Kasama ninyo ang Presidential Broadcast Service at Radyo Pilipinas na nagbibigay pugay sa ating pambansang wika. Sa araw na ito ay ating saluduhan ating mga bayani at kanilang kagitingan. May pangalan man o wala, salamat sa paglaban at pagbitbit ng ating bandila. Mga bayani ng noon at ngayon, bawat isa nag-alay ng sakripisyo, hindi matawaran ang kanilang matatag na puso na inilaan para sa bansa at kapwa Pilipino. Isang pagpupugay sa lahat ng ating mga bayani mula sa Presidential Broadcast Service at Radyo Pilipinas.
Makalipas ang 45 taon, muling magbabalik sa Pilipinas ang pinakamalaking basketball event sa mundo, ang FIBA Basketball World Cup. 32 teams mula sa Europe, Americas, Africa at Asia magtatagisan ng galing at bangis sa hardcourt sa tatlong bansa: Philippines, Japan, Indonesia. Mula August 25 hanggang September 10, ihahatid ng Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports ang mga results, updates and highlights direkta mula sa Smart Araneta Coliseum at Mall of Asia Arena. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 dito sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports, 918 AM.
Radyo Pilipinas 2, 918 AM. PSC Hour. Ipapatikim sa inyo ang modern taste sa larangan ng palakasan. Ididiscuss ang mga libreng seminars at iba pang services, duties at expanding programs ng Philippine Sports Commission para sa mga aspiring atletang Pinoy. PSC Hour. Iha-highlight pati ang mga exciting sporting preparations. Hear it straight from Philippine Sports Commission. PSC Hour. Shaping healthy and competitive environments sa larangan ng sports. Kaya, gwardyahan na ang oras para hindi magbintis. 1:00 hanggang 2:00 ng hapon with Judith Caringal. Every Friday yan, PSC Hour. Sa Radyo Pilipinas 2, 918 AM.
If watching the games is not enough for you, get hold of the latest fast-breaking news and updates on one of today's most exciting ball games. HOOPTALK Talk. Rebound the most significant information. Jam with the stars as our airwaves cage team dishes off on-court and locker room developments in the game of basketball. HOOPTALK Talk.
Mga newsmaker sa mundo ng sports. Interview sa mga trending na atleta. Info sa mga larong bumibida. Inaabangang resulta, bagong storya at marami pang iba. Sa Headline Sports, mauuna. Headline Sports. Samahan si Judith Caringal mula 8:00 hanggang 10:00 ng umaga para sa mga sariwang detalye. Tutok na sa Headline Sports. Headline Sports. Dito lang sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports, 918 AM.
Doon. Dito. Atras. Diretso. Saan man tayo dalhin ng ating mga paa? Bus at eroplano. Atin ang libutin ang maganda nating mundo. Sabay sa pagtuklas ng magagandang lugar, punuin ng saya ang ating mga alaala. Kaya tara na, go na! Dito sa Going Places. Going Places.
Cycle Lane.
Bisikleta, sa bata at matanda man. Mainam sa mga taong ayaw pagpawisan. Bisikleta ay pangkondisyon ng ating katawan.
program which deals all about cycling. Just sit back and listen, and we do the thrilling surge to bring you the exciting cycling developments from here and abroad. Follow the interesting highlights of your favorite riders as well as their team success. Be informed about the controversial issues enthusiasts may talk about, amazing trivia and records, challenging races, what, when, and where. Be there. Join our Sports Radio Lead Pack and you shall cross the finish line ahead of all the rest. Sports Radio 918 begins our tour from the cycle lane.
Spikers Net. Spikers Net. Umatikabong paluan mula sa mga larong inaabangan. Spikers Net. Tampok ang mga sikat na players na inyong sinusundan. Umanda sa siksik na volleyball action dito sa Spikers Net. Spikers Net. Kasama sina Timothy Tapales at Dennis Hilanga tuwing Miyerkules mula alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga. Spikers Net sa Radyo Pilipinas 2, 918 AM. Makalipas ang 45 taon, muling magbabalik sa Pilipinas ang pinakamalaking basketball event sa mundo, ang FIBA Basketball World Cup. 32 teams mula sa Europe, Americas, Africa at Asia magtatagisan ng galing at bangi sa hardcourt sa tatlong bansa: Philippines, Japan, Indonesia. Mula August 25 hanggang September 10, ihahatid ng Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports ang mga results, updates and highlights direkta mula sa Smart Araneta Coliseum at Mall of Asia Arena. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 dito sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports 918 AM.
Final 15 minutes ng ating FIBA World Cup update dito po sa RP2 Sports 918 AM. Aaron Bayato po ang inyong lingkod. Just a quick shout out, happy birthday to Neil Allen Javier, classmate po namin sa high school, at hello po sa to the fellow journalist who was very fortunate to get my hot meal pass. Enjoy the meals. Ongoing na po ang press conference ongoing na yung press conference. Hopefully by tomorrow we can air it. Head coach Iltodis at saka si Chat Sidakis for ano pala ito? Jordan tsaka Greece. Okay, for the Greece. Ganun po. Patay tayo niyan. Hindi mukhang nagloko ang stream ng Puerto Rico at saka South Sudan post game. So FIBA friends, please address these issues, and shout out to our FIBA volunteers and media attaches dyan po sa parehong venues, sa Smart Araneta Coliseum at saka sa Mall of Asia Arena. Hello po sa lahat ng nanonood at nakikinig po sa atin ngayon sa RP2 Sports. Shout out po sa friend po namin, nasugid na listener na nakikinig po sa amin for the past decade, si Sir Neil. Tama ba? If I recall it correctly, Sir Neil, na-meet ko po siya sa entrance po ng Philippine Arena. Shout out to you, sir. Kay na Sir Lito, hello po. Sir Romel, nakasama din namin, nakasabay po namin sa pag-cover po ng World Cup. Also, shout out to Ma'am Attorney Nadine. Shout out, ma'am. Magandang gabi po. At saka kina Sir Ivan and the other Ivan. Hello. Okay. At yung mga nabanggit din naming names, some of them, kasama kong bakbakan sa mixed zone. We talked to 3 gentlemen, 2 from our Philippine squad. Unahin muna natin yung isa bago siya humarap sa post-game press conference. Nakausap natin siya sa podium. Sa mixed zone. AJ Edu, we did a tremendous job of defending Carl Anthony Towns. And we asked him, how's the experience of guarding one of the best centers in the NBA right now? Let's hear it.
AJ, tremendous fight by the team. Unfortunately, you guys fell short of what happened from your perspective.
I think we gave our all. We gave our heart. A couple things didn't go our way at the end. Jordan Clarkson getting fouled out. A couple calls here and there. It's not the refs' fault. I think they ref the game well. It's just how things happen in games like this. But we showed tremendous fight. We were right there, right to the end. So I'm really proud of them.
AJ,
just the atmosphere, the memory of playing in front of 38,000 people. I know it sucks right now, but how cool would this be when you look back on it?
I mean, this is something I'm never going to forget right here. I mean, this was such a blessing to experience, right? I mean, just in front of all our home fans, and you know, I couldn't hear anything every time we scored. That just shows the love out here, so it was a real blessing.
AJ, playing in the Philippine Arena, Gilas, what can you say about defending Carl Anthony Towns? You did a good job against him, especially.
Yeah, man, I love the challenge, and you know, ultimately, I want to play in the NBA one day, so I'm going to do my best against players like that. And you know, he's up there, you know, all-star player, first-round pick. So there's no better way to measure myself than to guard someone like Carl Anthony Towns.
AJ, you've been used a lot by Coach Chuck tonight. What's your thoughts on being given that big role already, while still being very young for this Gilas team?
I mean, I just really appreciate the belief that Coach has in me. All the coaching staff have a lot of belief in me. They have the belief in me to go and give Carl Anthony, you know, the best challenge I could. And you know, that trust just goes a long way. It gives confidence for a young player like me to just continue to elevate my game and continue to build on that trust.
Gilas have been home to big guys like Randall Del Campo and Mark Pingles. Those are legendary big guys in the Philippine basketball scene. What's your thoughts on filling in those shoes for Gilas?
I mean, you know, it's very big shoes to fill. Those guys are legends, known in the PBA, but you know, also on the international stage. So you know, I try not to think about it that way, and just try and you know give my best personally and see how far I go.
Pansin niyo ba kung tumingin sa likod si AJ Edu kasi pasunod sa kanya si Carl Anthony Towns? We'll get into Cat shortly. Pero yung team captain natin si Japet Aguilar apologize to the fans. 38,115 fans, majority of them hoping for a Gilas win. And we thought na baka we can have a chance. But unfortunately, 0.9% of those fans went home happy as the Dominican Republic get that victory. So ano kaya magiging mindset ng nina Japet and the rest of Gilas Pilipinas heading into tomorrow's game against Angola? Let's hear it.
Japet, commiserations sa pagkatalo. Talagang nakadikit kayo pero unfortunately nag-fail out tayo. What happened?
Some things that is not in our control, not in our hands, but you know, breaks up the game.
Ano thoughts mo sa tawagan?
I mean, I feel like you know, we're only gonna get better from this. So, quick turnaround. We're looking forward to the next game. So,
but quickly yung character, maganda yung pinakitang laban. Do you think confident you're heading to Angola?
Yeah, we still have a chance in this bracket. So,
yeah, but what are the positives that you can take away from this game?
Our defense, probably. And you know, we just the young guys stepped up. So.
Japet, what can you say about the performance of AJ Edu? Good defense on Carl Anthony.
Yeah, he really showed up this game. Big props for AJ. I keep telling him, keep it up. So.
What can you say? What is the team's mentality heading to Sunday against Angola?
No quick turnaround. We have one day to prepare, so we're gonna watch the film Angola, so we're gonna prepare for that.
Japet, record crowd. What can you say about the fans?
Yeah, they showed up today. Sorry we didn't get the job done, but we still have hope. So hopefully we'll get the win. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Japet.
Aguilar at tiwala tayo na he will be leading the team sa pagbawi with that. Sir Milo, what's up? Okay, now let's go to the flip side. Yung nakita ni AJ Edu sa likod niya, paparating si Carl Anthony Towns of the Minnesota Timberwolves playing for the Dominican Republic. Sayang mga kaibigan, hindi natin nakuha yung sagot niya kasi tinanong siya nung tungkol kay AJ Edu. He gave his compliments to the big man. But at the same time, very sportsmanship. A great sportsmanship ang pinakita nitong si Carl Anthony Towns. And he himself played tremendous in leading the Dominicana Republica to victory. Carl Anthony Towns, mga kaibigan, let's hear it.
He's an ultra competitor. Love the competition he brought tonight. It makes me better. And you know, Filipinos are a culture that don't give up, and they played hard as I expect. This culture is nothing but hardworking people.
How's playing with 38K fans?
Who?
38,000 people.
How is it? Oh, it's amazing. You know, I've never been here. I've told everyone I was dying to come out here. I didn't know it would be during basketball, so super excited to be here. Like I said, the fans have been nothing but amazing to us. The people are amazing. I've grown up, one of my best friends is heavy into the Filipino culture, born here in General Santos City. So I'm very, very proud to be a Dominican, to be here with a win, but also being very proud to meet all the fans, the great fans here in the Philippines, and be able to tell them Salamat Mabuhay.
Do you expect maybe next week in playing against Serbia? What do you expect on that?
I don't know if we play them, but I just love to compete, so I would love to play against the best of the in the world.
Thank you.
Thank you, our big man of the Philippines.
Carl Anthony Towns, muchas gracias, Kat. Yan po yung kanya naging short chat from our side of things post match mix zone. Pwede bang humingi ng kahit 2 timeouts, quick timeout lang, and when we return, let's have a quick pasada sa mga natapos ng ball games dito sa day 2 of action sa FIBA Basketball World Cup. We'll be back shortly mga kaibigan. Quick timeout coming your way.
Sa araw na ito ay ating saluduhan ating mga bayani at kanilang kagitingan. May pangalan man o wala, salamat sa paglaban at pagbitbit ng ating bandila. Mga bayani ng noon at ngayon, bawat isa nag-alay ng sakripisyo, hindi matawaran ang kanilang matatag na puso na inilaan para sa bansa at kapwa Pilipino. Isang pagpupugay sa lahat ng ating mga bayani mula sa Presidential Broadcast Service at Radyo Pilipinas. Nagkakaisa nating ipagdiwang ang buwan ng wika at ipakita ang gilas ng ating mga sariling salita. Ito'y mahalagang bahagi ng haliging nagpapatibay ng ating kultura at pagkakakilanlan bilang mga tunay na Pilipino. Ipamalas natin ang ating pagmamahal sa ating lingwaheng kinagisnan at ipagmalaki natin ang ganda ng wikang Pilipino. Kasama ninyo ang Presidential Broadcast Service at Radyo Pilipinas na nagbibigay pugay sa ating pambansang wika.
Doon. Dito. Atras. Diretso. Saan man tayo dalhin ng ating mga paa, bus at eroplano, atin ang libutin ang maganda nating mundo. Sabay sa pagtuklas ng magagandang lugar, punuin ng saya ang ating mga alaala. Kaya tara na, go na! Dito sa Going Places. Going Places.
Radyo Pilipinas 2, 918 AM. FIBA World Cup 2023 sa RP2 Sports. FIBA World Cup 2023.
Alright, 6:57, final 3 minutes mga kaibigan. Mabilis ang pasada lang po. Ongoing na po ang Brazil kontra Iran na ginaganap po sa Jakarta, Indonesia. And as of today, it's yun lang. Pati pala dito internet natin. Yeah boy! Okay. Alright. Yung mga natapos na, magsisimula ang Serbia at saka China at 8 p.m. pa rin. Okay. Won't be surprised if this will be moved dahil nag-overtime yung South Sudan versus Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico winning over South Sudan 101-96 in overtime. Greece winning over Jordan 92-71. Just a quick look at the top player of the game, Nikos Rogkavopoulos. Excuse me. Okay, si Nikos Rogkavopoulos with 10.7 rebounds and 2 steals. Georgia winning over Cape Verde. Goga Bitadze with 15 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. So, as far as the FIBA Basketball World Cup, nag-start na po itong laban ng Brazil at saka ng Iran. So, teka, i-check lang natin yung scoreboard natin for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Okay, may kindly bear with us. Medyo may issues lang with the connectivity, but with that, okay, pati ang ating ayan, okay. So it's 82-44. Wow, Brazil leading Iran 82-44, and then mamaya pa maghaharap ang Serbia tsaka China. Mga aabangan pa po nating games mga kaibigan ay we'll have pa ho itong We'll have later bakit kung kailang closing tsaka ho tayo mawawala ng internet pati cellphone. So that's very amazing mga kaibigan. Okay, we'll have Cote d'Ivoire versus Spain, world champions at 8:30 p.m. Philippine time, and then 8:30 naman ng Slovenia versus Venezuela. At syempre, pinakaabangan sa lahat ang debut ng United States of America against New Zealand. Maraming salamat po sa inyong naging pagtutok. Thank you very much, Sir Winson, for saving. Sa inyo pong pagtutok dito po sa RP2 Sports sa special coverage ng FIBA Basketball World Cup. Tuloy-tuloy po tayo hanggang sa 10th of September kung saan we will be crowning the champions of basketball dito po sa Pilipinas. At syempre, tututok po ang inyong RP2 Sports sa magiging kaganapan sa FIBA Basketball World Cup. On behalf of Ria Arevalo, John Mogol, Dennis Silanga, and the rest of the men and women of your institution in Philippine sports broadcast, ating hardworking colleagues over at Timalalas Transmitter, our panel for this evening sa Master Control, Engineers Jess Patislaong and Winson Del Rosario, Executive Producer Tim Tapales. Ako po si Aaron Bayato. Let's appreciate this wonderful game of basketball at let's celebrate it by supporting our Gilas Pilipinas men, and of course celebrating and supporting the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023.
Makalipas ang 45 taon, muling magbabalik sa Pilipinas ang pinakamalaking basketball event sa mundo, ang FIBA Basketball World Cup. 32 teams mula sa Europe, Americas, Africa at Asia magtatagisan ng galing at bangi sa hardcourt sa tatlong bansa: Philippines, Japan, Indonesia. Mula August 25 hanggang September 10, ihahatid ng Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports ang mga results, updates and highlights direkta mula sa Smart Araneta Coliseum at Mall of Asia Arena. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 dito sa Radyo Pilipinas 2 Sports 918